Thank you for stopping by this channel. My name is Random Green, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the University of Nebraska Gridiron schedule. And looks like they have a couple of returning starters. They have Isaiah Noar, Jamal Banks, and Matt Rule's their head coach. I know they have a defensive player coming back, the big boy in the middle, Nash Hutmaker from South Dakota, one of the best states in the United States of America. That's where Nebraska gets all their players and their athletes from. Just kidding, they don't. So, yes, let's just jump right into it. Matt Rule is in his second year, and he did a pretty good, decent job. I don't know, did they make a bowl game? I don't think they even made a bowl game last year. Maybe they did. But honestly, I can't remember. Really, sometimes 6 to 9 months ago was a long time ago. No, they lost 4 straight to miss a bowl game in 2023. They open up with UTEP, University of Texas El Paso, and I'm going to say that they win, and they should win pretty handily. Should. And then the next game is Colorado Buffaloes, the old Big 8 rival in Big 12 for a while. Now that Colorado went to the Pac-12 after the Big 12, now they're back in the Big 12. Hard to keep track. Obviously, Nebraska's in the Big 10, been that way for the past decade and a half. I think they're going to lose this game against Colorado. Sorry, Nebraska fans. 1-1. And again, a reminder to the soft and fragile people. It's soft and fragile people. It's just a game, and it's a prediction. It's a prediction. It's obviously, it's more of a prediction than a game. So this is the beauty of it. Don't take my word. Don't go, oh, this guy's no. I'm just a random person just making a random prediction. So just remember that. I do know some stuff about sports, but I'm not an analyst getting paid millions of dollars. So they play the second game. They're going to lose to Colorado. Northern Iowa, they will win. Northern Iowa's not a slouch in the FCS. So don't expect this to be a close game, at least, especially in the first half. Nebraska could probably come out and beat them in the second half, pull away from them. But 2-1 at this point. Illinois at home. Illinois is one of those teams that's hot and cold. I'll just give Nebraska the benefit of the doubt. They're at home. Let's say they're 3-1. Then they go at Purdue. Purdue's not the best Big 10 team. And honestly, I don't know if they're doing Big 10 West and East this year. I haven't read up on that. Who knows? So I'll just say they beat Purdue at 4. They'll go 4-1. Then Rutgers comes into town, and Rutgers under Greg Schiano, his second stint there, is a much better team. I think this is going to be a loss for Nebraska, so they'll be 4-2, and they go into the bye after Rutgers before they play at Indiana. They beat Indiana University to go 5-2. Then they go to Ohio State. Now, if I was going to say they're going to go to Ohio State and win, that'd be a terrible prediction. It'll be a bold prediction. Could it happen? Of course it could. Is it going to happen? Probably not. 5-3. If you can be 5-3 at this point, Nebraska fans, I think you'd be pretty happy. UCLA at home. 6-3. They find a way to win. They find a way to beat UCLA. I think Chip Kelly's still at UCLA. Honestly, I don't know if they're going to have a great defense. I don't think they had a really good defense. They might have had a good defense. But they'll go 6-3 at this point. And they have a bye, which majority of FBS teams have 2 byes. So, yeah, 6-3. Then at USC, I just can't see them going to USC. I don't think USC is as good as they don't have a defense. I still don't see USC having a good defense going into 2024. But I think Nebraska can give them a game. But somehow I just think USC's they have a good coach. Lincoln Riley, I think, is still there. unless he signed with another team just a minute ago. Who knows? It's hard to keep track again. But they 6-4, 6-4 at this point. Then they play Wisconsin at home. They haven't beaten Wisconsin for a long time at home, and it's been at least 10 years since they actually beaten Wisconsin. I think that year they lost in the Big Ten championship really bad. They gave like had 700 yards rushing against them. That was like 2012 or 2013. That was 2012 because they beat them that regular season like 30-27, and then it was like 70-30, 70-31, I believe. So I remember, but it was a game since the 2012 regular season. Nebraska hasn't beaten Wisconsin. I still say that's not going to happen. I still say that it's going to. The trend is going to continue as Wisconsin will beat Nebraska 6-5 in a close, low-scoring game. But this time, you never know. It'll be snowy. It could be snowy, cold, rainy, sleet. Who knows? And they lose in a low-scoring game. Wisconsin, I think, they're not as. I don't think they. They used to just be so dominant in the offense line. Wisconsin, really consistently the best offense line in the Big Ten. Up there, and they were up there with Michigan and Ohio State. That's a good offense line. Penn State too, but they've have especially big players, and I don't know if they're as good as they used to be. Who knows? Maybe they'll be better this year. Who knows? Year to year changes. Sorry for going so many directions, but you know the name of this channel. And Nebraska offensive line, boy, they used to be so good. Back in '94 and '95 when they had the best, they had 4 players who made the pro from the '94 team. But that was a long time ago. Hey, Nebraska fans, if you always want to live your glory days, you can always go watch the '94 and '95 teams on DVD or even YouTube. 6-5. I'll go further. Sorry, not sorry. And then I'll say they beat Iowa in a close game, probably an overtime game, 7-5, and they make a bowl game. So, Nebraska fans, you might be in for a real treat this year. They just might make a bowl game for the first time in a few years. I don't know. Whatever. I want to thank you for watching. You don't have to agree with me, but I'm offering my opinion and my predictions. Will they pan out? Probably not. You can leave any comment. I'm going to take it for a grain of salt. I don't know your tone of voice, so tell me what you thought. All right. Thanks.